Okay, I haven't ever tried this before with my iPad. Having trouble remembering words. I know where to look. I think the camera's like right over there. There. Trying to look at. So I'm looking at you right now. Well, maybe I won't look at all. That kind of freaks me out. So anyway, it's this helps me. It's I'm pretty sure it's September. I think it's the 12th, 2023. I'm pretty sure that's right. But it could be August. No, that's right. See, I worked a little bit out here today. I'm out in front of my house, and when Barb gets off from work tomorrow, she's going to come home and get me and take me to a ear, nose, and throat person. Have my ears checked out because I'm having trouble with my hearing. That's a symptom, of what I have. Same with my sight and my memory. All kinds of fun stuff. Little stuff though, I feel pretty good. As long as I just did a little bit too much today, so I have a little bit of trouble talking and stuff. But I feel okay. I went inside and I took a cold shower and rested, and I just wanted to do this before I don't have time to do it. So and I hate when people say I'm hopefully I'll have time to edit this out. I might not use this at all, but since I do get worse like every day, I could really die any day, and I don't think so. My guess is I might live till Jesus comes back, and that could be really soon. You never know. maybe I'm the sign right there that you're looking for. So I am on a mission from God, and I'm trying to help you. It's kind of like welcome to Earth. That's how I felt when I got here. Curious, scared. I have ADHD and anxiety and dyslexia and all kinds of fun stuff. But overall, I remember my childhood as being fun. I mean, I'm overall, I was just out to have fun every day. I was a boy. I was in heaven and with other boys and playing around and having fun. And I did not grow up in a good home. I love my mom. I guess I love my dad. I did pray for my dad before he died, and he cried and said he was sorry, for all of the things he'd done, and said he wanted to go to heaven with me, and he, so I believe he's up in heaven, wherever heaven is. That's a big part of what I want to talk about, where heaven is. I would like to put everything together with some pictures and PowerPoints or something like that, and try to make it interesting. And I do have a lot of good PowerPoints and stuff that I use down at juvenile detention for 25 years with those guys, and they were a hard crowd. I'm telling you, I had to be on my A game every time. If you show up there unprepared, they know it, But I put together good presentations that they could understand, and I was able to help them. And so if I could help them, I figure maybe some of that stuff might help some other people, help me. So I'm going to try to do that stuff and keep it interesting and funny and easily understood. But just to give you a heads up, I'm not talking about executing chickens or something like that. And this isn't weird at all. I know that if anybody's going to have trouble with what I have to say, it will be other Christians. They might not like what I have to say, but that's who I am. I can't change who I am. This is the way I was born. I'm happy with who I am. I had to learn who I am, and so in order to make the best use out of it and to keep me out of trouble. Because when I was on my own without any instruction or discipline, I did get in trouble. I spent a year locked up, and that was really good for me. I got arrested before I turned 18, and the state of Washington was kind enough to try me as a juvenile, and I spent about a year locked up, just under that, and went through a bunch of counseling and stuff. That didn't help at all. Talk about that later, maybe, but. I was not diagnosed with ADHD, never heard the term, but I went through all their counseling and stuff with the state of Washington at Maple Lane School. It's a kind of medium security, barbed wire on top. You're locked in a cement cell with a steel door and bars on the windows. Not exactly the kind of school, but I did graduate there. I was the top of my class. I was in the top two. There was only two of us, but the other one was my friend, really good friend, Mike Gibson. He was there with me. He actually was staying in like a country club because I don't know, for some reason I ended up with uh, the hardest one to go to, where Jeff was a group home someplace and Mike was in the country club up in the woods, Echo Glen. Doesn't it sound nice? Yeah. But he would come to school every day with me. We get there and talk, and we both did really well there. We had some great teachers. The whole experience helped me a lot, and I appreciate it. But I can't believe they didn't catch dyslexia, ADHD, nothing. I didn't. I mean, I finally started hearing about it in my 20s, 30s, but I just said, "Oh, that's I don't believe in that stuff. That's just bad parenting. You're not being strict enough or something." Yeah, I was too strict on my kids. But see, I lose my train of thought. Something important. We'll edit this out later. Yeah. I know what I was saying. I was the perfect dad. That's what it was. Yeah. No, I I was way too hard on both of them, and I'm sorry about that. So, Brenda, Dylan, and Bonnie. I can't help it. Look this way. Bonnie Jean King. I'm sorry for being too strict with you, too hard on you, but I sure love you, and it was great being your dad, and I love your mom. My mom's the best thing in my life, for sure. That was the first best thing, and then right after that, there was Brenda was the best thing, and then Bonnie, and now all these grandkids, and I couldn't be happier about that. That's my life. So happy, and you turned out great, even if I was too strict on you. So you both turned out perfect. I appreciate it. Makes me look good. That's what my persona, has to be held up by you, because the state said I was crazy and not normal and not smart and a safety risk, and just destroyed my reputation, and so I'll just rely on yours. I figured you look at these two women, and see how good they turned out. That was me. See that, if I was a bad character like that, I couldn't have raised two perfect girls like that. So, anyway, I'll take a break here.